Good morning, dear all. Welcome back to the online class of maths. And let us begin with data handling, in which what we were discussing was all about collection of data. Okay, and the data was referred to as numericals information, which was collected regarding any topic which is given. So whatever the numerical information we have, that we have considered as data. Then we have discussed how to organize the data, how to tabulate the data. Okay, if the raw data is given, how to arrange it in a form of array data, and all we have discussed. Then after that, what we have discussed was how to visually represent that given information or that data in a form of any graph. Okay, so in the graph, how we have represented the data? By the visual representation, and that visual representation we call it as bar graph. All right, so in bar graph, what we had in bar graph, we have drawn the two axes, and we have named one axis as x and the other one as y. Along one axis, which we call it as x, we can consider the frequency anywhere along either with the axis x or either to y axis. And the graph which we have to make, okay, that graph is to be plotted with respect to the frequency. Whatever the frequency we have, along that we construct the graph. So if the frequency we have considered along the x-axis, then the graphs or the blocks we were getting along horizontally, all right? And if the axis we have considered along the y-axis vertically, then the graphs we were getting was also vertical. Okay, now this was all about single graph or a bar graph. Now, how to draw a double bar graph? Double bar graph means in a single graph along the two axes, we have to enter the two informations. Okay, and by using the bar graph, no hard and fast rule, only the two graphs is to be plotted along the given same information. So let us understand double bar graph with the help of an example. Here we have month for the adult visitors and the child visitors, those who visited a particular Corbett National Park in the month of April, May and June, and the number of visitors who visited it. So that is given. Now what we have to do? We have to plot the graph. Okay, double bar. So what was the first thing what we have learned? How to draw the double bar graph? The very first thing is double bar graph or any graph which is to be plotted. First of all, it has to be provided with a suitable title. So let us go with it. Let us go with the construction. So first of all, we will allot a particular title to the graph. So here the title is number of people who visited Jim Corbett National Park from month April 2011 to June 2011. So this is what we have given it a title. Now what we will do? We will make now the two axes, which is x-axis and y-axis. Okay, so here are the two axes. What was the condition? That the two axes should be mutually perpendicular to each other. Now, along any axis we can consider frequency. So here let us consider the month along x-axis and the frequency, number of visitors visited along y-axis. Now for April, we have the given data for the month of May, for the month of June. So we have the graphs which we have plotted along the frequencies. Now here, the dark purple color represents as adult visitors, this one. Okay, and the light purple color or the pinkish color shows the child visitors. Alright, so this is how we have to make. Now, the same can be asked with the help of the given information or with the help of the graph which we have made. Now, we have to answer the following question. In which month the number of adult visitors was 500? Now, look into the dark purple. Here in the month of May, it is 500. The next is in which month the number of child visitors was minimum. The child visitors is represented by pink color. So child visitor, here is 200, here it is 600, here it is 600. So in the month of April it is minimum. In which month both the number of child visitors and adult visitors was maximum. So if I take off this month of April, 300 plus 200 will give you 500. For the month of May, it is 1100. And for the month of June, it is 1300. So for which month it is maximum? It is maximum for the month of June. So in the month of June, the number of adult and child visitor is maximum. For from the graph it is clear. Now here again a double bar graph is given, and in order to test the knowledge they will be asking some of the questions which is related to the graph. So here the average mark of the students in each subject is given, and the red color shows the marks for the year 2008 and purple color shows it for the year 2009. What you have to proof is, or what you have to draw this information is the subject in which the performance improves the most. Performance improves the most. So what we have to, for the improvement, we compare it from the previous year. Okay. So here we have for 2009 purple one, for 2008. So can you see, is the performance improving here? No. Earlier it was more, now in 2009 it is decreasing. So the performance is not improved. For English, yes, in 2009 it is improved, but not that much. Slight improvement is there. For science, it is equal. What was the performance in 2008? The same as in 2009. For science, yes, again it is improved. And for maths, can you see the difference in the graph? If I compare from 2008 to 2009, for math is maximum. The maximum change is there. So we can say if maximum change is there, that means the improvement is maximum for subject maths. Okay, so it is the maximum. Okay, so alright, we have the answer that for maths, the improvement or the performance has improved to a maximum level. So here is the solution. You can just see for maths, the difference is maximum. So it is written as the increase in marks is maximum for maths between 2008 and 2009. So the maximum improvement between them is in maths. Okay, I hope the double bar graph is clear to you. Okay, in our next video, we will go to few more new topics. Thank you.